Hello, good morning, YouTube. This is Teacher Tiara again with VIPkid. I'm on here today because I just wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about unit assessment and exactly how I do mine. I told you guys I would do this video a very long time ago, and so I wanted to go ahead and do it now, just on top of a little bit of ranting or at the end. So if you stick to this video till the end, then you'll see the way I do my unit assessments and then get a better understanding of how to do it. It's not as scary as it seems. It's actually quite fun to do a unit assessment. You just have to have a little bit of practice and preparation, okay? But before we get into that, I do want to talk to you about a couple of things. One being my beautiful new background. Yes, people, I have a new background. I'm no longer toting around my little black, room divider, which served its purpose and did a very good job for the time that it did. But I recently moved, and I've also been in the throes of midterms and finals and papers and things for the end of my Master's of Social Work program term. So things have just been a little bit crazy. But now I have settled into my new home, and we've been able to just kind of breathe. I just had a birthday weekend. So that's another reason why I just kind of checked out for a while. But I do want to talk also, this is going to be like a three-part video. Well, let me revise that. Not a three-part video, but three-topic video. So it's going to be a short video, just 3 different topics. The first one being, I want to talk about finances. The second one, which will lead into finances, will basically lead into the next topic, which will be other online servicing websites or online teaching, jobs. And then the last section will be the assessment. Okay, so let's get into the first one. Finances. First of all, guys, do you like my background? Like, let me know. Do you think it's weird that I have it like on the wall? Do you think it's kind of cool? This is a wall sticker, by the way, of the world. This is like Africa and Europe and Asia and all that stuff. So North America, stuff like that. I know I'm missing Australia. It did not, Antarctica. It did not come on the wall sticker. So I'm actually going to cut out one on like some paper and color it in and stick it down there. I know it looks funky, whatever. And then I got this from the Dollar Tree. This whole thing with this whole border came as one big piece with the Dollar Tree. Then I have these little owls that came with this guy. I'm going to just place them all around. And then I bought this guy, again, from the Dollar Tree. It came with like 6 different ones of these. A star student, rockin' athlete, all that stuff. And I think this is just really cute. And they're all like ethnic. So like there's a black one, a little white one. Well, no, there's a white kid in there. It's a white kid, and then there's like Hispanic kids. It's so cute. And then this is the old Teacher Tiara sign that you used to see on my my blackboard. But yeah, so anyway, I just wanted to talk about my background because I am so excited. My office is coming together. When it is complete, I will give an office tour. Okay, so back to the situation at hand. Finances. My finances with VIPkid. Let's go back to the beginning. Firstly, I don't know if many of you know, but I'm a stay-at-home mom. Just because I was working full-time as a LCDC or a licensed chemical dependency counselor, and prior to that, I was working at CPS full-time, and so when I got pregnant, I knew that I was going to have a high-risk pregnancy just because of the previous situations that I had been in. And this would have been the first full-term baby that everything worked out with. So it's kind of good that I went I got laid off of my job. So I just stayed home and collected unemployment until it pretty much ran out. And then once it ran out, I started working with VIPkid. Now, in December to about February, I was only making like, I didn't break over $160, and that's the truth. In the month of March, I made $800. I made $800.25, and then in the month of April, I made $146.50. So it fluctuated completely, and I have no idea what the big difference was in the boom. I know that the Chinese New Year, I believe it was back in February, and that's why a lot of people weren't taking classes. I earned $20 that month, by the way. In February, I earned $20. And then in March, I saw this great increase. And that I thank God because he put those classes in my schedule when they needed to be in there. Because in April, at a split second, we decided we were going to move from the place that we were into a home, from an apartment into a home because we needed more space. And so that $800 check actually paid the first month's rent prorated. So it worked out really, really well. And then, so that was March. And then April's month, I didn't really get any classes and anything like that. Now here we are in May. It's May 7th. Oh, excuse me, I've been up this morning teaching. It's May 7th, and I'm getting a significant increase again. So I'm really happy about that. And I just kind of feel like it's just a fluctuating job. This is the type of place where like you come to just make a couple extra dollars. You're not going to be a Nancy Taylor right off the bat. It's just not going to happen. It's not what this type of job is. I would recommend going to get your TESOL, or I would definitely love to get mine. I just don't want to pay all that money for it. So if you have any information or any contacts, please let me know where I can get it for either a discounted rate or for free even. But yeah, my finances have yet to look super duper uber good. And now because I made that $800 check, I made over $800, I actually have to file taxes. So hopefully, Lord willing, this year goes better. I just signed my second contract, so I will be with VIPkid for the entire year, which I am very, very, very happy about. But I wanted to bring in a little bit more income because I said $150, is not really a lot of money, especially if you think about it. You want to take 30% out of each one. And I did my taxes and it is 30%. It's 29.4%. So you just take out 30% from each of your paychecks just to make sure that you can cover all your taxes that you have to pay at the end of the year as an independent contractor. That's not a lot of money. So then I went into, now let's segue into the next topic, which is finding new online teaching jobs. If you don't know, or if you're new to this whole online teaching, English ESL teacher online thing, there are a plethora of companies out there. VIPkid is not the first, and it is not the only company out there. Q Kids, 51 Talk, you've got Dada ABC, ABC Kids. Like, you have so many different ones that are out there that they all they need you to have is a clean criminal background, a 4-year degree, bachelor's degree from an accredited university. I believe it's in the U.S., Canada, or I think it's the U.S., Canada, or Australia or something. I can't remember, but I know it's the U.S. and Canada. And your degree just has to be accredited. It could be in chemistry, biochemistry. It could be in nursing. Your 4-year degree can be in, mine is in general psychology, and I have a master's in human services counseling. And I'm going into a master's of social work. But none of that has to do with actually teaching small children. I do run didactic groups, which are teaching groups, but the teaching groups I choose are like life coaching because of the field that I'm in, counseling and drug abuse and addiction and recovery. So it's a difference, but I can still use all of that as my experience. So if you're into this, man, listen, this is the type of thing that you can do and make money at home, but you have to be able to go through the rocky times in order to see the great times. So that leads me into those other jobs. I've applied for 2 different other jobs, Q Kids and 51 Talk. I just got the job for 51 Talk on May 3rd, which is this past Thursday. And then they sent me a message on May 6th, which was Sunday, and just told me that your computer does not meet the requirements that we need for our program. The difference between Q Kids, 51 Talk, and VIPkid is that they require you to download a program onto your computer, your desktop, your laptop, whatever, in order to teach from their platform. Whereas with VIPkid, and this is the thing I love about them, all you have to do is log into the portal and you can teach and go through classes from their online website. Now, Q Kids also told me the same thing. I got the job. They really liked me. They wanted to go ahead and start me, but they said your computer does not meet the processing requirements. We need a computer from 2013 and, between 2013 and present day. I bought my computer in 2015, and it's an HP Intel. HP 19. So I have no idea what year this was like manufactured or what, but I mean, it's the all-in-one, and it works great. I go to school on this. I do Zoom, Skype. I go to my internet with VIPkid. My teacher portal, very fine. Like nothing is terrible with that. So I'm just a little concerned because, I did want to start another job and try working with other companies just to get that little bit of extra ching ching on the side. I make $7.50 per half hour, which is only $15 per hour with VIPkid. If I don't have up to 30 classes a week, which is working 15 hours, then which is 3 hours a day, I'm not going to reach my goal. And my goal is basically to hit that 800 mark every month, because honestly, my money is play money. I hate to say it like that, but my husband works. He makes enough to cover all of my bills, his bills, and the house bills, plus take care of our 4-month-old and everything like that. So, I really don't need to work, but I want to bring income into the home, because there are always things that, we like to go do. Like this past weekend, we went to a vineyard and we stayed for 3 days. We can't do things like that if there's not extra money going around, because the money that's extra from his pocket goes into savings for hard times. So, yeah, it's kind of saddening that like they keep saying, oh, your computer, because I love my computer, and they 51 Talk gave me 3 days to rectify the situation, basically telling me you need to go buy, a Mac, and I don't have that kind of money. That's why I'm trying to get a second job. So it's kind of like it's a little conundrum I'm in, but VIPkid has been good to me. Like I said, I just signed my second contract, and the first 6 months were hard, but I think that that's going to be with any job you're in. Even when I was in the brick and mortar jobs, within the first 6 months, if you can get through that time frame, probation, learning new people, learning new methods, learning, the lingo of the place that you're working at, you can get through anything. I used to I was a drug counselor in a prison, and for the first 6 months, I wanted to quit every single day. And my demographic was all females. So you can imagine, every single day I wanted to quit, but I stuck it out, and I stayed until I got laid off when the company tanked, which for me was a milestone, because, I've been trying as I get older to go through the hard stuff in order to get to the better side. And not that the job gave me anything extra, but my self-confidence and my self-esteem was boosted because I was able to stick it out. And I kind of felt that same way with VIPkid when I signed my second contract. Like, it was hard, getting up sometimes, going through preterm labor and almost dying in delivery, and then coming back and teaching 2 weeks after that. Like, it was hard going through postpartum. It was hard, and still dealing with my baby and trying to teach at the same time. We worked out a schedule, so we're doing well. But, going through all that, it was hard, and I stuck through it, and I came through it on top. And so I'm very happy about that. It worked out. Okay, so this video is getting a bit long, so I do think I'm going to make this a 2-part video. I'm sorry, guys. I thank you so much for sticking with me to the end. We're going to start the next video off directly with the unit assessment, and then we're just going to move straight through that, okay? But thank you guys so much for listening. I really do appreciate you and love you. Mwah. Thank you guys so much. I'll see you in the next video in part 2, okay?